Hi everyone, it's me. New video, yay! I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to touch on the subject of rape today. Yay, not yay, really. Massive PP take. I'm really actually angry over this. I am quite fuming. I saw an article on Facebook. It was shared by a Facebook page that I follow for men's rights. And literally the first thing you see with this article is a picture of a woman in her pants, which says, it's got written on her body, consent is more than yes. Is it? Consent is more than yes? I don't think so somehow. This is how, right, for all you feminazis and feminists out there who think you understand what rape is, right, is not consent is more than yes. It is not anything even remotely consent is more than yes. No, when you say yes, I will have sex with you, that is called giving your consent. If you then decide to opt out after the whole thing's done and go, actually, I've decided I didn't actually want that to happen. Well, it's too late then. You gave him consent. It is consent. You have consented to it. Just because you have a regret afterwards does not then make it rape. Right? Let's just get that out there. You say yes to it, that is on you then. Right? If you get halfway through and you go, actually, I've changed my mind, please can you stop? Right, that is different. You've then asked them to stop. You have taken that consent back. You no longer want to do that, which you are well within your right to do, right? You're well within your right to say, no, I do not want to do this anymore, right? I want to stop now, right? And then if that then carries on after you have then taken that consent back, that's rape. That doesn't mean I'm going to think it in my head and he must be a mind reader and he's going to work it out for himself. That does not mean that in the slightest. You say yes, it means yes. You say no, it means no. It is that simple. It is literally, why? Why is this even happening? Are you really that demented on that much of a messed up planet in your head that you think that you can say yes and mean no? It is not like that. It is not like that at all. Not on any level, not any way, not any shape or not any form, right? Do you know what? I will put this out there purely, and I don't give a crap, right? Come at me, attack me, right? I have been raped. I was raped when I was 7 years old, right? 7. At the age of 7, you cannot consent, right? It's not like I was like 15 and it's statutory rape, right? Because you're unable to consent. Right, I didn't understand what sex was to decide that I wanted to do that. As soon as I started having sexual education at school and I worked out what was going on, I told him I didn't want to do it anymore. I said no. I said leave me alone. Right, at 7 years old, I stood up and said I don't want you to do this to me. Right, which led to me getting even more hurt. But in the end, I ended up telling someone, and whatever. The rest is irrelevant. Right. But even at 7, I managed to understand the difference between saying yes and saying no when I knew what it was. When I knew what it was and I had worked that out, I then said no. That is called not giving consent, right? Even at 7 years old, I understood that concept. I was raped. So when all of you feminists, feminazis out there want to go, oh, I said yes, but I meant no. That is not rape. That is not rape in any way, shape or form. Consent is a very simple concept to grasp, ladies. It is not that difficult. I was also attacked when I was 14, right? I was dating this guy. He was like 28, right? Which was wrong on its own. And he should have known a lot better. Now, as a 22-year-old, right? There's no way in my right mind that I would ever date a 14-year-old. No way. And I'm 22. He was like nearly 30. He was nearly 30. Like, really, seriously, what is wrong with these people? Like, on a level, what is wrong with you? But to be like, and I outright said no. I used the word no. I said, no, I do not want to do this. Right? Therefore, anything that happens after that, after you said, no, I don't want to do this, please get off me. Right? that is not on you then. If you have literally, right, given it the, I don't want to do this, please get the hell away from me. No, I don't want to do this. Can you go away, please? Right? Anything that is in that way or along those lines of, I don't want to do this, that is not giving consent, right? You say, oh, yeah, I want to do that. Oh, come on then, let's do it, right? And then going, oh crap, actually, I didn't really want to do that afterwards. That is not rape. That is not giving consent. You gave consent. Just because you have regrets afterwards does not mean that you were then raped, right? This really disgusted me, right? There was a post on the post, right? Like in the article, there was a post that somebody called Cassandra posted on Facebook, right? It disgusts me. It makes me, I'm infuriated by this, right? My ex-boyfriend raped me today. Well, not today, more like last month. I just found out about it today. You were raped last month and you found out then. Huh? How does that even work? I mean, I'm pretty sure that Cassandra is old enough to know what rape is. Did you say yes? Did you say no? It's not that complicated. Bear with me. See, he promised to marry me if I had sex with him, but he found out that I cheated last night and broke up with me this morning. How can I get the police to side with me on this? Are you for real? Are you really for real? That is not rape. If anything, that makes you a prostitute, right? Because you gave him sex on the basis that you were going to get something. You gave him sex on the basis that you were going to get something out of it, right? That's services rendered, love. That makes you a prostitute. That does not make you raped. That makes you a prostitute. If you had sex on the basis that you were going to get something out of it, right? You've practically prostituted yourself, right? This pisses me right off. Like, how can you even think that's rape? If a month ago, when you did it with him, you were more than willing to do it with him, regardless of what he said, that is consensual sex. You then decided, right, say, right, for example, you had this consensual sex a month ago, right? Now, say your ex turned up last night and went, I want to have sex with you again. And then you go, no, actually, I don't want to have sex with you. Then he has sex with you anyway. That would be rape. Just because he didn't marry you because you cheated on him does not make it rape. That makes you a very sick puppy for a start, disgusting, and a sad excuse for a woman to go and do something like that. You sicken me, whoever the hell you are, right? And the comments. Let's read the comments, shall we? Tell them he held you down last night and forced you. Tear up your clothes a bit. Put on a bit of a show for them. Cassandra, why won't just telling the police the truth work? Sad face. Because you weren't raped. There was nothing they would do about this. Nancy. Because the law has an unreasonable, strict definition of rape. Unreasonable? No, it doesn't. Right? The police wouldn't consider what your ex did to you as rape because you let him do it. Let him do it being the key words here. That means consensual. Are people really this stupid? Really? Cassandra, that's effed up. Thanks for the advice. I'm sure it'll work out. My mind explodes and then melts away when I read this kind of crap on the internet. Like, seriously. Seriously. I get so angry about this, I really do. There are so many women like me out there who actually get raped, right? Actually have been raped, right? There are many women like me that have actually been raped. And there are many men out there as well that have been raped as well. I'm just going to throw that out there for the sake of the people that will go, oh, men get raped too. Because they do get raped too, it's true. But this isn't about that. It's about women lying about it and making up little tattletales about it, right? When I was 14, right, what happened with that guy, there was somebody else in the room who was supposed to be my friend. She was 13. She told the police that she wasn't even there to begin with because she didn't want to get in trouble with her parents, right? And then after that, the police proved she was there. She was re-arrested. She was actually arrested then for perverting the course of justice, and they asked her for her actual statement. Now, I believe that there was something going on between him and her to begin with, right? But their stories matched up ultimately because she lied and said that it never happened, and just she tried dropping him in a bit of crap anyway by saying that he was a drug dealer and stuff like that, which he was. But yeah, like it all came down to, because somebody lied, I then got arrested and accused of lying about being raped. I literally, it still makes me feel sick to my stomach, right? The fact that because of people like that and people out there who lie about this crap, not only do I get hurt in it, because then the people who are genuinely gone through this, the people out there who have genuinely hurt people like me, who should be in prison, who should be doing time for these crimes, right? They are walking around scot-free, living their life. You know what? He's got kids, right? He's got I think at least 2 or 3 kids, right? When I was 14, his daughter was only a couple of years younger than me. His daughter was a couple of years younger than me, right? And he's still out there with his little family doing whatever he does. And does anybody really think that that is right? Is that really okay? Is that the situation that we have got to in society, where you think it's okay to lie about something that serious, that then people like me don't get believed, right? They get to walk around doing whatever they want, and then innocent men who you have said this about then get hurt themselves as well, right? Because there's men out there who get this crap labelled onto them. As soon as you say that about a man, this is the process, right? Because don't think a lot of you women out there quite get this. This is the process of what happens when you lie about a man raping you, or even if a man lies about a woman raping them, just anyone lies about someone raping them. This is what happens. You say the lie, right? You don't even have to say it to the police, right, to begin a shitstorm. Right? You say the lie. After you've said the lie starts to circulate, because that's what people do, especially in situations like that. People will tell more people because they think that they're doing a good thing by helping to keep other people safe because you've told them that. They think that they are doing a civil justice by doing that, when really they're just helping to destroy someone's life because you've lied about it, right? So then this will circulate, and then they'll eventually get to people who feel like they need to do something about this. And then suddenly that person can't even walk down the street because people are scared that they're gonna hurt them, or they're gonna hurt their kids or their missus, and they'll make that person's life a living hell. They'll try and get them out of that house and out of that community because they don't want that near them and their children, quite rightly so, but all because you've lied and they haven't actually done anything. You're isolating somebody and making them feel like crap, right? They could lose their family. If they've got a family, like they've got missus and kids, she's going to run with those kids. Even if she doesn't believe he's done that, right? So many people are so scared of social services now, right? They'll go, I'm sorry, but I need to leave and I need to take the kids, because if not, social services are going to come around and they're going to take them away from me, right? So you're then taking away their family. If their parents don't believe them, that's their parents gone. Siblings gone. Nieces, nephews gone. Neighbours gone. Friends gone. You've isolated that person completely then. You have literally destroyed that person's life already just by saying it. You then go to the police and say, this person's raped me. right? They then start their investigation. They will literally grab that person, drag them into that station, and completely tear them apart, questioning them about something that they haven't even done, because you've been too friggin' selfish and pig-headed, right? And whatever, sickening, right, to say that in the first place about that person. Just because you didn't like something, right, or you've got a vendetta, or you want to be a nasty little cow, right, you've then destroyed that person's life, and now they're in the police station getting 21 questions because you've told them that you've been raped. You've literally destroyed that person's life. Literally. And then the more that happens, the more that people like me who have actually been attacked literally just get shoved to the side because there was a witness who lied to begin with and then lied again, but we'll just believe her anyway and send this to court and you'll get done for it instead, which I didn't. Luckily, it got thrown out of court, right, because they said that they couldn't see the truth because there were so many lies just already piled into it. And if people didn't do things like that, then they would be more inclined to believe people like me. I mean, that's 2 rapists from just one person alone who has lived through a load of crap in life. That's 2 rapists, 1 a paedophile, who are literally walking around still. Literally just walking around. I just can't believe that people are this stupid to do this kind of stuff. I really can't. I mean, that's just sickening. So it says on the article as well, it turns out in a study done a while back, false rape accusations come up at about 8%. 8%, right? That is more than the 2% that feminists will tell you. And since the study was done, authorities now place it even higher. Incorrect graphics circulate, and even the owner decided she's not going to correct the information because, oops, the wrong one already went viral. This is a huge problem. And it is a huge problem. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I don't even need to explain it. It's a massive gap in the figure. There is actual rape hysteria on college campuses now. Not because women are actually being raped, but because of the male students who fear they will be falsely accused and kicked out. Nobody should have to live their life in a fear or a frenzy or a worry that they could completely lose their whole life and their whole life could be destroyed just because somebody wanted to lie about it. That is completely horrible. Like, what is your problem? Seriously. It's sickening. There's this other picture of a woman holding a whiteboard. I need feminism because no means no, but sometimes yes doesn't mean yes. Yes does mean yes, right? If you go and look up yes and no in the dictionary, you will find that yes means yes and no means no. There is no sub thingy, right, for yes saying, oh, well, but actually sometimes yes doesn't mean yes. Yes means yes. If you said yes, how do you... They are not a mind reader. They are not going to be able to go, oh, yeah, she said yeah. Actually, she meant no. Nobody is a bloody mind reader. If I tell my Raph to take the bin out, right, sometimes he'll forget it, but he'll take the bin out. If I start using my Jedi young Padawan mind powers, I'm using this to tell my Raph that he needs to take the bin out. No, it's not working. I don't think he quite got it. It's his fault. It's his fault. I tried to mind it to him. Telepathy. Tried to use my telepathy. I told him. I did tell him in my mind. Gonna have a go at him now when it comes home. I'm gonna go mental at him. Why didn't you take the bin out? You didn't tell me to. You didn't tell me to take the bin out. I did. I used my mind. Because sometimes take the bin out means take the bin out. and don't take the bin out sometimes means take the bin out. What is wrong with you? Are you really that thick? Is it really that bad? Are we really in this position? Are we really here? If there's mind powers floating about, I would like telekinesis, because then I can like telekinesis the bin out. But do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a sad pounder. I am really, really annoyed and really angry about this though. It makes me extremely, extremely wound up. Somebody else has put up a picture on a piece of paper, very proud of themselves. I need feminism because when I read about street harassment and being perved at on the internet, my first thoughts are to feel inadequate because it never happens to me. You feel inadequate because you don't get perved on. Make up your mind. 1 minute feminists are going, oh, don't perv on me. You with your man spreading and your male dominance and your white male privilege. And the next minute they go, why aren't you perving on me? What's your problem? Why aren't you perving on me? Am I not good enough? Why aren't you perving on me? Huh? What is wrong with you? Do you know what? As a female that gets perved on quite regularly, right, in the street and at home, right, because I have a fair share of perviness, right, I really have. I had this guy grab my ass in the street once, which led to me grabbing him by his coat and swinging him up against the shutter and telling him if he touched my butt again, I'll kill him, right? That happened, right? As somebody who has these things happen, right, which I'm not really that bitchy about. It happened, I'm not really bothered. Well, I was at the time, I was a bit upset, but other than that, I'm fine. I'm not like going, the man did this to me, oh my God, I feel violent. He touched my bum. It was a little bum grab. I think he's probably learned not to do it again after I scared 10 tons of crap out of him. But it's literally like, I mean, I wasn't wearing a skirt. I wasn't wearing a tiny little top going, I can wear what I want, so that means don't touch me still. I literally, right, I was fully dressed, right? I was just walking down the street late at night going home. The guy grabbed my butt. Exactly, I can wear what I want. Doesn't mean I want you to grab my butt. Happened though, I'm not bothered. But it's, as somebody who has these things happen to them and has quite regularly been perved on, it's not all that fun, right? Feminists and feminazis, right, who decide that you're inadequate because you don't get this. Do you know what? Actually, I would love to be in your shoes. I would love to be counted because of the fact that I'm clever enough to hold down a conversation about politics, or I'm clever enough to know about biology and to have done really well with that. Then look at that piece of tail. Oh yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you actually look through all my videos, right, and the comments, I get a lot of comments saying that I'm pretty, which I thank you for. Thank you, people. Love you. But at the same time, if this was a constant thing in my life, there have been times where I've literally just not been left alone, it gets ridiculous. Especially when I go out a lot and wherever else. Especially when I was younger and I used to go out a lot. That is not a thing that you should be feeling bad about. I'd love to have a less male attention, especially when you're in a stable, nice, loving relationship and you just want that stable, nice, loving relationship, right? And then you've got these guys coming at you left, right, and centre, going, "Oh my God, you're so pretty, you're so sexy." Like, I actually don't go out now because I have a major problem trying to say no to people and getting people to leave me alone in certain situations. I have a problem with it. Whereas I've been in town and guys will come up to me and be like, "Oh, what's your number?" And then I'll be like, "I don't want to give you my number," and they'll be really persistent. So then in the end I'll just be like, "Just give me your number. Just give me your number." Or I'll end up giving my number out and having to change it just to get them to leave me alone. And you want to moan about the fact that you're not getting that. Have mine. Have it. Take them! I don't need it! Please, though, seriously. If you would like some of my male attention, then you have it. It doesn't make you inadequate. That is a problem with your own self-esteem. If you feel like you need male attention to feel adequate, that is your problem with your self-esteem and your self-confidence, which you need to get help with. And I don't mean that in a nasty way, because I have problems with my own self-confidence and loads of male attention. I still think that I could lose weight, right? I still get really funny about certain things to do with my body that I don't like. There's still certain parts about that's called being female. Even men do it though. I know loads of men that don't like things about their own body. Do they have a bitch fit online because they need female attention to feel adequate? I would love to see. Please, if there's a man out there who would like to... Hello, cat. Hello. My cat. This is Missy. If there's a man out there who would like to hold up a sign... Yes, I know. This is my Scottish fold. This is Missile. Mistletoe. Fluffy Bum. You're a good girl. She's a very good cat. Yeah, if there's a bloke out there that would like to hold up a sign that says, if I don't get females commenting on my looks online, I feel inadequate. If you'd like to do that, please send it to my email address that I will leave in the comments section. Not the comment section, the description. Because I think that'd be quite funny. Start a Facebook movement with that picture. If a guy would also like to do a male version of that picture, which is consent is more than yes, then that'd be great. I think we need to get a movement going. There's only so much that I can do and rant about. I mean, there isn't really much I can do as one person on my own. I would like things to change. I don't think things are in an okay place where they are. And I think going forward, we need to kind of maybe go backwards a little bit, rather than going forward in the way that we are at the moment, if that makes sense. I think things need to take a step back in order to progress. Because I think while we've got women doing stupidness like this, we need to do something, because let's face it, no one's safe. No one is safe. Men aren't safe. Women aren't safe. No one's safe. It's truth. Scary, but it's truth. There's nothing we can do about it, and it's horrible for people like me as well, especially like because I'm very old-minded in the sense of I think I should be at home. I think my other half should work. I think that I should take care of the kids and things like that. And I don't intentionally go out of my way to make myself strong or to be able to, like, I can hold my own, don't get me wrong. If I have to, I can hold my own. But I'd much prefer it to have a bloke who can look after me, kind of thing. And I think, like, it's horrible because I end up feeling more vulnerable by giving all of that over to my other half and going, you're the dominant alpha male person in control, right? Which he is in our relationship. He is in charge in our household, right? But by doing that, it makes me feel extra vulnerable just because of the way that the world is. I know he'll protect me, and I know he'll do anything to protect me. And that's why I trust him so much. I've known him for 11 years of my life. If I can't trust him by now, I never will. But I trust him. I literally trust him with my life. He has all the control in this house. And that won't change anytime soon. And feminists and feminazis can say what they like. But at least I'm not sitting there going, my boyfriend raped me, because yes means no. Get a life. Seriously. Like, seriously. I'm so agitated. I'm like swinging on my chest. I'm so agitated. But yeah, seriously though, we need to do a feminazi movement back at these feminists to say, you're taking this too far now. We need to really put it out there that this is it. You have taken it too far and we're not going to stand for it anymore. And I mean, I can't do anything. I'm just a little woman on my own. But men, you need to stand up for your own rights here, and I will voice them as much as I can for you, and I will literally back you as much as I can, especially with things like rape accusations when they're lies and stuff like that. But if you've genuinely done that crap, don't come near me, because I swear to God I'll lose it. But if literally with the whole actual accusations of people that haven't actually done these things, right, I'll back you 100%. I will be the voice, right, that pushes these women back down to go, you are taking this too far, I think you're wrong. You may think you're right, but, you know, men gave you all of this power in the first place, whether you like it or not and all of that. You need to do something about it. We need to push, we need to push, we need to push. We need to push them back now. We need to do this, because please don't make me live in a world where women are in power. I don't want to do it. I don't like the idea of that. Not at all. This is a man's world. So yeah, just let's get something going. I think I've still got a page on Facebook actually. If not, I'll sort it out. But yeah, we need to get this moving. Share, like, subscribe. Let's get this done. Thank you for watching. Whether you agree with me or not, thanks for watching. And I hope I've cleared some of this up for the people that don't quite understand it. See you next time. Bye guys.